So a quick tutorial about how to actually start arbitrage betting is, first of all, you're gonna need multiple sports books. So what I recommend doing is check out the OddsJam free bet page. That will show you all the sports books in your location. Most of these books, again, have sign-up bonuses, and you're gonna wanna have as many as possible. On some days, there's great arbitrage bets, like the one I showed earlier, between Barstool and Caesars. Other days, it may be FanDuel and DraftKings. You can see I locked in this arbitrage bet between FanDuel and DraftKings. So long story short, the more books you have, the better. You're gonna need to sign up for them all. Then what you can do is just head over to the arbitrage tool and select the sports books you use on the drop down. Again, ideally you have all the books in your location, but maybe for some reason you only start out with a few of them, so you can filter out the sports books you don't use. So OddsJam, just hit the refresh button. It's gonna pull in all the odds from across the sports betting market and show you the rare few spots out of the millions of odds. Maybe there's only 50 plays that are arbitrage bets where you can make a risk-free profit. And some of these arbitrage plays are gonna be very small percentages, right? So what 1% means is if you bet $500 total on that arbitrage play, you will make $5 risk-free. So obviously the percent, that's your profit margin, you want it to be higher. For a 10% arbitrage bet, if you bet $500 total, that's $50 in risk-free profit. So obviously a 10% ARB is better than a 1% ARB, so I recommend keeping the arbitrage percentage, sort by that. Also, there's a stream button that will auto refresh depending on what OddsJam plan you're on, so you don't actually have to hit the refresh button. So let's go through what are some of the pros, what are some of the cons of arbitrage. Now let's start with the pros. The pros are this is literally free money. So I know a lot of people will say, oh, it's not glamorous. You only made $8 risk-free. But you have to remember, I'm logged into my sportsbook accounts. This arbitrage play took me about 20 seconds to bet. I'm $10 richer, $8 richer for literally 20 seconds of work. So again, arbitrage comes, the power is in doing it consistently. Let's say you place 10 arbitrage bets a day, making roughly $10 a profit. That's $100 a day. That's $36,000 a year if you do it consistently. But again, arbitrage betting, it's all about volume. So this is not a game for the lazy. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is something where if you're consistently putting in the work to look for these arbitrage plays, you're gonna make big profits. And that is the pro of arbitrage betting.